So this may be the birth of something new on the channel, and maybe something that will stick around for the long run if you guys want to see more, of course. And it all comes from a little thing that's fascinated me for years, something I've always admired and just craved the ability to find some time to do, and today I'm going to be doing that. That being nothing more than speedrunning. This video marks the beginning right here, where I'm going to finally put some time aside to try and learn a game and try and see if I can actually do this whole speedrunning thing at all. So let's run it back for people who have never heard this term before. What even is speedrunning? It's the concept of simply beating a game fast. On the surface, that sounds kind of simple, right? You know, turn a few corners quicker, pick up some items, and nice, you're well on your way to getting that great time. I mean, I used to do this when I was younger. I remember playing games like Metal Gear Solid 2, and I think I used to beat that game in like 3 or 4 hours. Yes, I had like the infinite ammo glitch. I didn't know what I was doing and I was like 12 years old. As time has gone on though, speedrunning has become more than just simply beating a game quick. It's become such an interesting area and a nice, unique way to play a game that has just captivated me so much. Within speedrunning also, there are separate categories, especially if you're going to submit your times. You have glitched, glitchless, 100%. There is so many more, there's no way I'm gonna remember them off the top of my head. If you wanna get curious, go ahead, search it up. What really marvels me about speedrunning is that it isn't just about glitches, but it's also about understanding the environments and the play areas on a much more technical level. Knowing the ins and outs means things such as knowing the fastest route, the most optimal path to collect the items needed, and so on and so forth. And this is what fascinates me. It's the memory needed to perform speedruns. It's just nothing short of incredible, at least to me. It flips simply playing the game and creates an entirely new goal as both the player and the watcher to experience. I've been a viewer for around about 3 years of this very concept, but now I'm kind of curious. How's that gonna feel for the player? It's time. We find out. And I figured what better time to try and learn to speedrun than the drop of a remake of one of my most favorite games of all time, Resident Evil 4. Alright, this marks day 1 of trying to speedrun this game. Now, I'm actually getting a head start because I thought I would have to wait until this game drops, but we got this demo that we can actually replay instead of it being a 30-minute experience. And so away I went. I gave this thing a shot, and as you would expect, I got caught by some of the most basic enemies, missed many shots with the handgun, and continually missed more shots. And oh yeah, I got grabbed a few times. Here's the idea of this speedrun simplified. The idea is to use the handgun to get as many headshots as you can and hope to get a melee prompt from staggering an enemy. If you successfully do that, you can then use the kick prompt to go ahead and knock the enemy out. Using the melee makes Leon do the kick animation, and if there's more enemies by, it's basically bowling, but you're in RE4. This is the most efficient way to inflict as much damage as you can, as fast as you can. Ideally, you want to use that kick whilst you're in a group of enemies so you can inflict the maximum amount of damage to as many enemies as possible. That it? Okay. Where's the chainsaw dude? 525, so that's like drastically down from what I was doing before. Now it's time for a slight shakeup, because within this demo, you can actually obtain the TMP. Apparently, if you discard all of your items before you get to the village, there's a way to find like a secret weapon. I know people use that when they run this. This feels wrong. Like, why would I do this? Great, I have nothing. So you discard all your items, go down a well, and find the TMP. Oh, do I get to keep it now if I die? This immediately changed the way I could play this section. It was still pretty tricky and the aim had to be fairly consistent with the handgun, but you know, you could splurge a little bit afterwards. That was fast. Come on, it has to be like under 5. So, bro, can he kill me? That's a hefty amount shaved off. Then came some more optimization, more melee attacks, more group kicks, and more quicker damage, dropping them faster and ending the sequence. That felt kind of good, I think. Whoa, that's a 3. Whoa, that just shaved off like 22 seconds, bro. Movement within the village could be better, but I got the basic idea down, and now came time to learn some different movements so I could avoid obvious time losses. Oh my god, you move between a lunge? Are you serious? A couple of tries later, and this happened. Yes! Once I had that semi-consistent, the next goal was not to collect the handgun ammo in the barrel and just try and go through the village as fast as we can. This means in the village, we need as many staggers as we possibly can get, because if we end up not getting those or missing shots, that handgun ammo depletes and it could end the run. Wow, he slowed me down. Are you serious, bro? That was the first time I think I've beat it though, not collecting the handgun ammo, so let's see. Did we do better? What happened? It was at this point, look, I had to stop. It was a demo. And so I waited. But then came Resident Evil 4 Remake, which was such an amazing game to play through. I can't express how much fun the game was to just re-experience. I mean, the game made me cry at the ending. What does that tell you? After just playing the game though, I realized how even on the standard difficulty, how merciless the enemies were. They were gonna be very, very tough to try and get through consistently. But as someone once said, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. I think that was Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, buddy!
But here we go. So began the first ever actual attempt at speedrunning Resident Evil 4. With zero knowledge, by the way. Alright, so this is technically day one, I guess, of trying to actually get this game figured out and understand how you run this thing. I've played through the game now, but I just kind of, you know, did what I could to get through the stages versus having a strategy that I knew I was going to follow. At this point, by the way, I still do not have any strategy, so we're just going to have to see how this goes down. Maybe I should try this one? I know, like, most people speedrun professional, so let's see what happens. Now, I'm gonna come clean. I had no idea about the items and the absolute fine details that you need to know if you want to run games like this, but what I did know is that I could go fast. And also, it's worth bearing in mind that the initial goal of this video here is just to see if I can actually do this whole speedrun thing. Spoiler, I'm not trying to beat the whole game for this video. It would be such a project, I would probably never end up releasing it, so it's the first 3 chapters for this one. And if I can find myself being able to clear all 3 of these, then as far as I'm concerned, I am set for the full experience. So I came up to the village and had a rough idea from the demo how I could speed through this section, and it worked pretty well actually. The same strats that we used with the grenades basically followed over, so kudos to me for actually practicing this before. That's a lot of people. Hey, hold up. That was actually pretty sick though. Okay, I've seen strats. That was effective! It was effective! Hey, excuse me, so I need to be in there? I'm gonna take a side route. I need more HP. This is a wild section. Felt like I got really lucky. I don't know. The other zones, though, felt super sluggish. And honestly, I had no idea where I even needed to go to be fast. Like, there were just blocked off sections that I could not find the entrance points through. How do you dodge that? It was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Chapter 2 went, you know, kinda okay, at least at the beginning section, but then I realized a big problem. Money management.
I've got something new for you, mate.
Okay, now that's problem
cash
number
in your
1.
Pocket or your life.
Cash. This is actually the problem. And that is where it hit me big time. The speed is only one part of being able to speedrun games like this. Problem number 1, what I'm already seeing is that playing games like this, it's not about running as fast as you can through. It's also about resource management and collecting what we need. Well, I'm gonna do that every time I do this in the future. Because how do I do this now? I've got the shotgun. I mean, can I just run for this? Maybe I can do it like this? But the thing is on special though, right? The weapon is on special then. Hey, bro, sit the freak down. I had dynamite. I can hit Hey, what do I do? What is more important is getting the right items to sell as you plow through the various sections. To me, this is where the true challenge comes in. And if you don't remember, you will suffer gravely and miss out on all of the items that you need. And goodbye to even speedrunning this thing. I am not risking that. No way. No way. Wait, I'm done. Wait. They can't. Okay, can they not get you like that? Okay, well, that's good. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. After going through that, I continued my run through Chapter 3 amidst almost every single obvious thing. Again, I had no idea of all the items that were needed and were so obviously on display. Oh my gosh. This bit here definitely sucked, and so did the fishing village. The entire time was just confusion, and a little bit more confusion. As for Del Lago, I think I placed last in the speed category. I honestly can't think of any other way I could have made this fight take any longer. It felt like it went on forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. That was terrible. That felt like it lasted 28 hours, bro. 10 minutes. Why did that feel like 20 minutes, though? I don't get it. It's like it really starts to solidify that you can't just run through a game really quick if you're trying like the whole new game thing. You have to find the right collectibles at the same time and improvise if you miss something or have to use some other resources that you didn't plan for. I immediately knew this was not the way I was going to be able to do this. I needed help to understand this game. And so I figured, why not go ahead and call upon one of the greatest Resident Evil speedrunners. There he is. This is Bok Soup. No exaggeration, I have been a viewer of his streams for years and never do I tire of the games he runs. It is just truly incredible to see the ways people are prepared to learn to play games to beat them as fast as possible. It really does just go completely beyond what you think. And as a newbie to running, I can now safely say streamers make it look a lot easier than it actually is. They truly possess an incredible amount of skill and I have so much more respect for them than I already did. Seriously, try speedrunning a game like this. You will understand. Hey, Bok, I need your help. Can we please get to the point where you start directing me on how I play this thing?
8-bit Ryan, it is time. Mr. Ryan, it is time.
Wait.
Okay.
How did he know my second name was Ryan too?
8-bit Ryan, it is time to learn how to speedrun professional difficulty. Or rather, the first little bit of professional difficulty. Are you ready for this?
No.
So as you know, skip the cutscenes as fast as possible.
Hey, wait.
Okay, wait. You know what? I'm gonna keep this. So as you know, you're very familiar with speedrunning. You have to take the most optimal lines. Just think in your head. It's all geometry. Take those perfect angles at every time you can. So run into the wall for a second here. Wait till you hear him, then go. You'll get it first try, and you'll get it every time. All right, so this is the biggest reset point of the run. So what you're gonna want to do, if you're playing professional, this is the strat. I don't know the strat.
This is where I need to know this. Right.
Give her a good stabbing.
She doesn't hear?
We're gonna go around this corner and shoot this guy until he dies. We want him to die in 2 shots. He died in like 8.
It quickly became apparent that asking for Bok's help was a gold mine of amazing information. It's just insane that like all of this which is being explained to me is just, it's ingrained in speedrunners' memories for hours worth of content in the correct structure.
Now, if you're hurting for money, you can grab this gem here.
This is what's important. There's a gem in here. I did not know that.
Okay, the hardest part's out of the way so far.
Good. What do you mean so far, actually?
Shoot the lock off through that window.
That just simplifies everything.
grab
And there's
this cog, and
another
then
gem,
this is a tricky
apparently.
part.
The rest of the information for Chapter 1 was amazing, and I genuinely feel like with time and this knowledge, there is a real chance of me being able to get this speedrun.
And then you reach this area. It's basically, everyone calls it Dynamite Valley.
Dynamite Valley. I wonder why it's called that. Chapter 2 was also interesting, and I got lots of tips for the appropriately named Dynamite Valley. This is a place where runs can commonly go to the graveyard often, as it's such a heavy RNG section.
But we're gonna keep trucking along. Okay. Ryan, are you good at quick puzzles? Are you good at doing puzzles quick? Okay, we're gonna put, okay, and then it's AE.
AE. I need a notebook. I have to write this down. Oh no, I wasn't taking notes. I was just, I don't know. Maybe I should actually write something in this. All jokes aside, there was so much for me to take in and remember. Writing it all down was so crucial. I wrote down puzzle combination, where there's hidden treasure, bird's nest, like you get the idea. Oh yeah, also look how fast he does this puzzle. It's insane.
There we go.
Oh wow. In this run, there's even spawn manipulation. Check this out.
Then go on the last frame here, right here. If you get down right at the end, it despawns the 2 guys that show up here, making this part far easier.
How do people figure this? Next up was Fishing Village, another heavy RNG section of the run. There's quite a few of these in the first couple of chapters of this game, and Bok absolutely slayed it.
Okay, now I'm gonna warn you, Ryan. It might not go that well for you. That was really good luck. All right, now we just avoid all these people. Good luck.
And then came the final hurdle. One of the most difficult sections of the speedrun that I'm gonna have to learn. The fight with Del Lago. And Bok did not mess around with this one. He made sure to tell me exactly how difficult this fight was gonna be.
All right, this is the big part. 8-bit Ryan community, the Ryan community. Make sure he gets this in the video. But unfortunately, you can edit me.
No, you're in. Get talking.
This is Del Lago. I'm gonna explain a few things about this fight. You can kill him in 1 cycle. And what that means is Del Lago will dive underwater and do this whole big song and dance. But here's the kicker that Capcom doesn't tell you. When he goes down to switch phases, he gets, I think it's 80% of his health back on the first dive, 60% of the second. Like, if you're wondering why in your playthrough, you killed Del Lago, it took you like 50 harpoons to kill Del Lago, and you watched someone else and it took them 20. Well, it's because he regens his health if you don't kill him within certain time constraints.
And so I paid very close attention to how the strats for this even work. This fight is gonna take me a long time to get down, but I wanted to speedrun this game, and with Bok's advice, I'm hoping at least some of the pieces can come together.
And now back to the quick strat. Here we go.
Oh my.
There's 8-bit Ryan after.
Trying to learn these strats, man. Bok, thank you so much for just sharing the knowledge. You didn't have to, but thank you for putting the time aside from your already super busy schedule to be a part of this. It's really appreciated. If you want to check his Twitch out, it is down below, guys. You will be missing out if you do not see the stuff he does. However, now that we've actually gained that knowledge, it's time we try and put that knowledge into use. And how are we going to do that? We're gonna do it by playing this game and actually trying to speedrun it properly for the first time. I have my notebook complete with at least a few notes of things I need to remember. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see how this goes down. Oh, this feels wrong. For steadfast fans of survival horror, just include the word fast, see what people do with it. And so began my first ever run of the game. Was I prepared for it? Absolutely not. Was I down to learn? Yes. I managed to slip under the grasp of the first guy, no problem. Okay, so Granny first. Shh. Nighty-night. When I tried taking down the first guy, he took quite a long time to drop to his knees, which in turn allowed the villagers to queue up here. How did they break him before I was even there? I think this is bad. Don't heal in this place. Don't heal in this place. Okay, I'm now on the floor. This is brutal on professional mode. It just feels like no one dies from any bullets, man. I mean, there's not that many. It feels like there was more last time. Okay, I don't know how many we got right there. It's not enough either way. Oh gosh, don't get up. Okay, first time, not bad. So come in here, get the things we need. This and this. Let me break these. Come break. I will take that as a first go. We didn't heal, okay, so we don't have to restart or worry about that. Go in here, boom, memory bank is actually filling up with what is important. Look at this. Knife in the neck for this lady, and then we can shoot the lock through the window. Okay, that's it. I could barely see, but it worked. Yellow herb. I can hear them. I can literally... Everyone is here, by the way. Ah! To the right. Yes. It's so satisfying. Like, obviously, this isn't going to work every time, but there is some consistency, more so to specific setups than other ones. You can clearly see that. Do we want this? I think he said we want this, right? We don't want that. We do not want that. Or back and spam F. Or back and F. Back and F. And it worked. Hey, first time doing chapter 1 like that.
Good evening. So
she does the same attack. I think you go this side. Yeah, nice and easy. Empty thoughts, just do. Dynamite, don't do it, sir. I mean, okay, that's fine as long as I move. Okay, I'm incorrect when I say that. No problem. And there's death number 1 in Dynamite Valley. Why my neck made of toothpicks? How much time did I just lose because I died? Hang on, wait, because it's professional, so where am I? And here's where I learned the true difficulty of failing on professional. There is almost no saves with this difficulty. Are you kidding me? I mean, it gave me time to practice, right? I had to run back through everything, see what went down, and yes, it was stressful. I died a lot. I'm still trying to learn. Remember what Bok said? Expend ammo if you need to. Do it. Ah! What? Okay. This was my first ever attempt at Dynamite Valley, and it was going pretty well. Was I about to seriously get this thing first try? Was it as difficult as they say? I did it. First try. My health is really low, but no way. Yes, it was. Even though it's like really difficult, it's actually like, it's satisfying when things do chain up, like together, slowly but surely. I can't explain it, man. And then it appeared Dynamite Valley decided it was time to humble me a little bit. She just walked through a shotgun. It's like a bullet in the brain is apparently not enough to stop them from wanting to put their hands around your neck. Dynamite Valley is difficult for the dynamite, but also the amount of enemies add to the stress significantly. Made it. I made it out. Now, the last thing is this lady, right? They said, like, sometimes she can... Oh, okay, we did it. Technique, AE plus space. Select, use AE space. Boom. I think I've seen a strat where you do this and you sell that as a combination to this dude. So if you was to go sell that, one of these perhaps, and then the mix, that gets... I mean, that's kind of enough though. And then we can buy this outright. So we got this. Okay. We've got the sniper now. Good. Okay, good next step. Definitely got to be quicker with that though. I'm going to actually shotgun this dude around the corner here. Okay, I think the chainsaw guy's up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, I'm dead. Oh. I mean, practice makes perfect, right? This game is going to make me insane. Okay, you're supposed to stand further back this time. So find all of the treasure, stand back. Where's the treasure? One there. Wait, what the? Yeah. Yeah. I'm being grabbed, bro. He wasn't triggered there. He was not triggered there. We've got the treasure. There he is. Look, he's bro is daydreaming. Bro is literally daydreaming. So we got... I can't believe it. My face is apparently it's not invincible to that. I didn't know that. Hey, but we made it. But we made it, though. Okay, the order, plant, pig, kid. Plant, and we want the pig, then the kid. There it is, there it is. Boom. Got it, got it, got it. This dude is a problem, but there's a small key. Is it here? Yes, okay, got it. Gotta die. Or I'll just stagger him. Okay, let's just do the puzzle and pretend he doesn't exist. Hold Q&A and tap S. Oh, I see it, though. I do see it. I see where it was, bro. I was close. We was kind of close, though. So I do understand. I can see the technique, and that is the end of chapter 2. This is hard. This is very hard. Then came chapter 3, which, other than really the fishing village and Del Lago, it's fairly straightforward. I even managed to implement one of the enemy despawn techniques. Hey, got it. Let's go. Not gonna lie, that did feel pretty good. Oh boy, here we go.
God damn it.
You and me both, bud. You and me both. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised how well Fishing Village went. I mean, check out this kind of look that I had. Woo! Don't do it, sir. Don't ruin this. It's going well. Hey, you missed. Where are they? Okay, there's no one here.
Good evening.
Can we see these guys here? Check it out, check it out. He's chilling, he's chilling. Round these guys. Wow. Hey, Bog, what were you saying about this not going well, huh? This, though, I don't know so much, man. Remember the pattern. Let's see what we do here. This was my first ever time taking down Del Lago on professional, and it was hard. Already missed him. Bro, what is going on? Oh my gosh, how am I missing so many times? I got him that way. I got him in the mouth, and he's still just like chowing down on me. All right. Yeah, it was by this point I started to realize this wasn't working out. Dude, I can't hit. I literally can't hit him. I can't hit my shots. Bro, I hit him once. 2, 3, and he's regened pretty much all of his health. To get the one cycle, you have to take him down before the initial duck. Otherwise, it takes a very long time to beat him. All right, we got him first try, but I cannot believe, I think that took 4 minutes, though. 4 freaking minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. And to try that again, I gotta go through the whole of chapter 3 again. It's around this point where I hit my first roadblock. And it wasn't the game, but it was time. Chapter 3 was going to take me days to learn. As much as I wanted to run professional, I just did not have the time to perfect everything, especially with the Del Lago fight. Even the top streamers can reset for hours on the first 3 chapters despite having hundreds of hours of practice logged. My editing takes me around 60 hours a week, leaving only a few hours of practice remaining. This was stressful and also off-putting, and I had to accept that at this moment, professional was just not going to work out. The main difference between professional and lower difficulties is professional offers less chances for small failures in the run. Standard would mean I could learn the game, the enemies would deal less damage, and I would get more room for unexpected RNG or just messing up in general. Because this was my first speed run ever, I feel like I owe it to myself to give myself a chance at standard first. This would allow me to focus solely on getting the main strats down, and maybe with time we can move up in those difficulties. Still, a speedrun is a speedrun, so let's do this. And so began my first run on standard, and I'm not gonna lie, knowing the strategies of how to play this game quickly felt so satisfying, especially when things worked out almost every single time. Come on, sir, make it start clean. Make it start clean, please. Yep, good. That's 3 shots. That was actually really good. Let them come through. It's too early. That looks good. That felt pretty heavy. I want to see people. There they are. You want to see them spawn around the corner like that. That's good. Yeah, buddy, that's a lot of people. It might not be enough, but let's see. Woo! Let's go. Hey, Larry. Let me have this, please. This has been pretty good so far. I'm doing the strat to avoid it. Okay. And it looks like Larry is playing fair. See you, Larry. See you next speed run. Boom. All right. Is it less than 7 minutes? That's what I wanted from this. Less than 7 minutes? 7:08. Not quite. That is not bad, though. A 7:08 is pretty good, because there were some spots where I did mess up, and I think there's more corners I can actually afford to cut. And that was chapter 1 taken care of. Chapter 2, we take down this guy, and I knew the placement for the gem. Thank goodness.
The hell am I?
You're at Dynamite Village, sir. And I cannot believe it, but in Dynamite Valley, my aiming was on point, and I absolutely annihilated that place, man. It felt good. It felt real good. And then this happened. See, it's things like that which makes standard better. I messed up there, but I have more of a chance now of doing this. Check out these 2 morons also. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, it's your turn to do your job, sir. I shouldn't say that. One of these times he's gonna really do his job. Sliding puzzle, I mean, that could do with some work. That's just gonna come from trial and error, though. We will get there. come on, man. That was still kind of slow. So for chapter 2, we are looking at, let's see, 627. I got to assume that's at least okay. What was it in my video? Bro, the improvement, what the heck? So far, this has absolutely improved my motivation to keep going with this thing, man. I feel like now more so than ever, I have even more of a chance of doing really somewhat decent with this thing. Like with the strats I know, like I feel like I could get this going pretty well. And no jump scare this time, ma'am. I know about your little tricks of the trade, okay? It doesn't happen anymore. Same for you, sir. We get the Viper for health. Viper, so give me that. Treasure, boom, shotgun shells. Bap. If you guys don't know, this is one of the merchant's requests. It's a very easy way to get spinels, and you can get basically items to sell, like the yellow diamonds and such with that, so always good to do that. Okay, dodge that. So we replicate this, furthest corner on the side, press F. Please. Bro! Okay, we jump down, and they didn't spawn again, but we did take a beating back there, so we've lost time. Second middle is the one with the gem, and I think this dude too, but I don't know. Okay, hand grenade. Hand grenade? Ow. Then came Fishing Village, and my goodness, did it feel so good to be able to first of all get through this place quick and also improvise when luck didn't quite go my way. I'm starting to impress myself with this one. These three, are they gonna do their thing? Now, you know what? We don't risk it. We don't risk it. Let's go. Okay, now I know Del Lago is easier on standard mode, of course. It's easy to get the one cycle. Let's see how easier will we do it. I completely underestimated how difficult aiming on this fight is. Why are they all missing? It's like you aim and then it just doesn't go there anyway. Bro, look how hard it is to aim with these efficiently and quickly at the same time. It's hard though. I spent at least an hour practicing this one fight until finally I got the one cycle. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Holy crap. That is so difficult, guys. That is so difficult to get consistently. Like the harpoons, I don't know how people control them on X. Like I watch the streams when people do this. I don't get it. I do not understand how they can control it for so many consecutive shots. After that, I practiced even more to the extent where I got it consistent around 50 to 60% of the time. But still, I know this isn't enough. There's some kind of method to this. There is, like where you aim. It was a one cycle again, but even worse than last time. That seems to be only where you can get this one cycle. Every time it's been at that exact same spot. I don't really know if you can get it any sooner than that. All right, this needs to sink in my brain overnight. I gotta let this kind of just rest and see if I can understand this a bit more. This fight is very difficult. I don't know how people are so accurate to get this consistently. And so I let everything just kind of settle in my brain. There was nothing really more I could do other than just prepare myself and actually go for some final runs with times that I'm gonna be happy with. I figured I'd make this whole experience more interesting by adding something called live splits, so you guys can see the times it takes me to beat each and every one of the chapters and also the important segments in between. All right, we doing this thing? Let's get these final runs underway. And here we go. This was the first run, which started out okay until Village. Did he just laugh at a head falling off of that? I did what I thought was the go-to strat, but I guess they kind of heard me. Wait, that's really weird why they're all alerted. Why would that happen? Is this messed up now? Oh yeah, this is messed. There's like 4 people in here. I'm still gonna do it. This is gonna be rough now. The second nade got nowhere near as many kills as I needed, which caused a nasty chain reaction of issues that you will see me experience in real time. Well, at least I know I'm gonna get a better time next time. Lesson learned, restart if your villages are bad. But I wanted to run with the splits timed, so I continued on either way. Yeah, this is, I think a minute slower than my best. I mean, it's more than a minute, but we gotta get splits to compare against, right? Chapter 2 went decent, and even Dynamite Valley went okay. Though I learned a new thing. Apparently, bear traps are the hardest boss in this game so far. Oh, come on, man. Okay, what's that time? These are feeling really, like, bad. It's like I've somehow, like, regressed in what I learned. Then came Chapter 3. I forgot to knife this lock, which is a sick time loss. Then the first problem with no shotgun ammo. This guy needs a round as he is a grabby boy. Fishing Village went decent, and honestly, I was just happy to one-cycle Del Lago on my first attempt. That alone is a time save of around 2 to 3 minutes. One cycle. All right, so that's pretty much locked down. I got that pretty good, I would say. 22:01 is the time, just to at least set. I guess we'll set the stage with that one. I don't know what that means. I don't know. All right, I got something to compete against. It's going to be very satisfying initially because we're going to get lots of, like, golds, which basically means you beat your previous time. Maybe I'll find ways, though, to truly mess this whole thing up. Run 2 started out much better. I got a decent first nade and saw these 2 guys show up. I usually use this as an indicator that enough have died, which means they had to spawn new enemies in. There's the flood. Ooh, making me hit the Mario. Look at that, 1 minute 3. That's it. That's what it's all about. Much better with the shotgun ammo on this one too, because the grenades went so well in the village, so we didn't have to waste it taking down as many enemies as we could. So it's like a benefit. If you get 2 very good grenades there, it works out really good in your favor for the rest of the run too, especially at Dynamite Village. Yes! 706, that's actually the best time I think I've ever had. The best before that was a 708, so that's good. Let's see what chapter 2 says. Then came Dynamite Valley, and oh my gosh, did this one destroy me. Oh my god, where from though? Turns out they got the accurate throwers on duty today, and there was so much dynamite, but still, I made it through. Chaos. And you never know what kind of chaos you're gonna get. I then thought I'd drop the headbutt on this explosive. It wasn't Then I got grabbed by this dude. Another gold. Another gold, despite that feeling just as rough. That's kind of interesting. I think that was about 15 seconds quicker maybe? I'm not sure. Chapter 3 wasn't without its small problems either, but it was also a pretty smooth run too. Hello? What is going on? I'm tapping F on it, bro. It just did not let me go down. She wasn't even looking at me. She just fired that. No wonder she missed. What a moron. Okay, we get this down. We will have a new PP, but if we don't get the 1 cycle, we will not get a better time than what we did last. Can we 1 cycle again?
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Good, that hit. A few more times and we're good. That missed. Oh, okay, we still got it. We still got it. That was a 1 minute 32 overall time save. Everything was a gold, but one single thing, the hexagonal thing, because the Dynamite Valley was just a nightmare to go through. This is actually going to be a difficult set of splits to beat just because of how good the village was. Like, I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat this, and that's the thing. Like, once you start getting the good times, then it becomes the challenge, and you start saving seconds, not minutes. Then came the next 4 run after this one, and I cannot believe how well it all went. This was the first run where I truly felt proud. That's a pretty rare drop and a really good drop as well. That is money. Village went great. Perfect first and second nade. Saved 1.5 seconds on that last village. Only 1.5 seconds. Ooh, I think that was it, where you get the ladder whilst the animation should be playing. That felt the quickest I've ever done that sequence. Nice. I was in full concentration mode. My thoughts were racing about taking the best lines and making sure to save as much time as I could. I remember what Buck said.
It's all geometry. Take those perfect angles at every time you can.
Come on, get the sub 7. That would be amazing. That was my aim. I think this could be it. This could actually... Come on, come on, come on. Haven't checked the time. Let's see. Boom. That feels incredible. I don't think I'm gonna beat that time for quite a while. Wow, 6:55, man. What? Damn, 11 seconds saved. What the heck? That's what it's all about, like... Because now I feel even more motivated for the next coming chapters, and there's more on the line, which it gives this odd level of stress, but it's like, it's a satisfying stress because, like, you gotta get it done. Either way, I can't believe we got sub 7 on chapter 1. That's awesome, man. One good Dynamite Village, please. Dynamite Valley was nearly perfect. Yeah, then that happened, I guess. The rest of the chapter was pretty good, and this time I didn't decide to headbutt the mine. Okay, what's this one? I think usually it's about 6:38, might be less. There's no way I'm remembering that correct. Surely not. Chapter 3 just went smooth, man. Like, I could feel all of that information that I'd been learning about these chapters just being absorbed into all those weird crevices of my brain. No shotgun ammo, though. How do we deal with that guy that's all grabby? Perfect, perfect. Gotta do it. Had to do that. I knew what I was doing, when I was doing it, and why. Fishing Village fortunately also went good, but then came the final hurdle. One good Del Lago, and we're home free. One good Del Lago, and we are golden on this one. Literally full golden, might I add. Things were going well, and then I started to let the adrenaline truly get to me, and I noticed I was panicking. I'm missing shots. I'm missing lots of shots. I think I'm about 2 shots behind where I usually am, so this could be redeemable. Good shot, good shot. Calm, calm. Don't worry about it. Yes, it's a big ocean monster thing. Don't worry about it. That also didn't hit. Bro, I'm missing. Oh my god. Oh. Oof. I was starting to stress. But what don't stress me is we got, first of all, sub 20, 19 minutes 30. The last segment was the only one that was a bit more rough, and I did feel that, but we're still getting the 1 cycle. Before, I was practicing for hours not getting anything. Every single run when I've got there, we got it. Bro, that was just like improvement after improvement. Like, I'm starting to feel like maybe that's kind of where I should leave it. Maybe that's what it's all about, the experience. That I felt it in that last run, man. I'm feeling it now. Like, I feel hype. I feel good. That feels amazing. Now, this really has started to really introduce me to the essence of speedrunning. Just feel what it's all about. And the fact that I can do chapters 1 through 3 pretty consistently, and I was improving every single time, it gives me lots of hope for the rest of this game, and maybe having a shot at getting this full game conquered if I was to stay determined and just go through the whole thing. And that for now marks basically the end of my small speedrun diary, I guess we can call this thing. Everything did end up taking longer to learn than I thought, and that's just thanks to me having to edit videos and that eating up all of the time in my days. But honestly, after doing this, I'm more motivated than ever to continue this journey. And guess what? Since Bok kindly gave me all the advice, there's already so much that has been discovered in the ways of new speed strats to shave off those precious seconds. It's what I love about speedrunning so much, just the landscape on games, especially the new ones. It changes so fast. It's so much fun to see happen. But with that said, thank you everyone for watching this video. This is honestly a concept I want to try with other games too, like maybe FNAF Security Breach, the DLC, Roblox stores, and just other fun indie games, and maybe some AAA games that I enjoy and just want to try and go fast in. For now, consider this the pilot episode, and all I can really say is I really hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you again to Buck for just coming in, helping me out so much with this. Without his advice, there is no way I would have learned the amount I did. Check out his Twitch channel, and guys, yeah, if you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe. I mean, if you're not already, I mean, why wouldn't you be? What are you doing? And with that said, I'll see you on the next one.